Still on the visa he showed as a African lady, he's preparing to go to a Chinese environment. Hello everyone, welcome back to another segment. Into this episode, let's dive into African lady who got married to a Chinese husband based in African, about to go to China. For the character of one person is not the character of another person, and some person's character might look so disgusting while some other person's character might look so inviting. Well, for the visa it shows it has been solved and they are about to move, and we actually for the past should I say months have been awaiting the visa collection. One thing to note that the visa collection wasn't that easy to get. It's not something that they could get a day. It's not something that they could get instantly. Let me say in the cost of 1 week. It takes usually like 3 weeks. It takes sometimes months for it to be released, just depending on the place you're going. But for their case, since it's something that deals with marriage stuff and deals with relocating. Yes, it's a relocating to a permanent environment. It has to, be done accordingly. If you check in our recent video, we were talking about the arrangement of waiting, on our arrival. There will be a kind of a Chinese wedding being conducted, and all of that in preparation for it. You know that Chinese uncle has gone over there to do preparation for our arrival. Awaiting her fate, she could land in a very nice family. She could land in another family, but we pray she land in a very good family. Seeing that the picture of who we're seeing is a calm, understanding person. Well, we just wish her the very best of luck, that her fate will lead her way. In some other culture and tradition, it has been entitled or said that before they said yes they do to any person, they have to visit and to know the territory or the location where the person is from, and that is the standard of most or all Africans person being married within should I say within the country. But in the case of her, she has not been to, the Chinese environment. She has not been there. She only hear about them. She only, they could show her picture, they could explain, and also though, communication is not too easy. She's just, if her fate, if you check what we say, her fate, Lisa, well, we just hope she lands in a very good hand. For some person, they want to know the place where the person is. If it's under the rock, if it's high the mountain, they want to actually know where the person is to know if they're dealing with human or spirit. Well, sincerity matters a lot, and truth is the core of everything. And whatever thing she says, she believes instantly that this is who he is, and that's made a relationship getting more stronger. Yes, relationship can be built. And if you check for the past months, the couples have been able to blend together, moving together and getting things together, and even go to the extent of staying more closer together in this course of time. They've been able to know some little flaws about themselves and the ability to, be patient with the other, and seeing who she's dealing with is kind of happy soul, and the kind of person that will be so hard to get angered, not the one that will just want to see the tiger in you, bringing out that other side. Every human has the other side. Yes, every human has the other side. Let me say so, because so like nobody like everybody have good side, but when you have to test the other side, you see how tasty this is. That is why most times humans don't like to be tested. They want someone that will be able to show them or to give them the beauty and to show them the bright side of life. Well, you can note that her African lady husband is showing his skill in this particular episode, showing us that here she can prepare, especially the gifts for her as time goes, and you'll be able to do accordingly, just as the Chinese culture and tradition demands that the man also involve themselves in the preparation of great meal for their wife. Well, if you enclose someone in the room, let me say two strangers in a room for a period of time, within a second, or let's say within 2 weeks, they will start, having things in common. That is how it's been made. The only grace is for you to indicate the right person and the right so for you to be, together all the days of your life. Or during this period, you just demand patience and understanding, and which she wants to be sure that it's actually true, or these people they're not doping out. Well, according to I think a research we made, the visa is out, and in preparation of that, she'll be finding herself straight to the Chinese environment. Let's see how the relationship was as it goes. For some side that she was preparing to take in, but I think it's not the case, and a relationship should be at least be should I say be understood, and also be given the right should I say chance or space for maturity to come in, and for the both couples to work hand in hand, day in, day out, all days of your lives. Yes, that is how it ought to be, and that is how it's supposed to be. We have some comment coming and sorry like we don't like the intercession of others in the relationship or in the building of the relationship, mostly in the first stage. What should we say? Those are people that were with him, and these are people that encourage him, and these are people that give him the, should I say, the step ahead. If we were to talk about let them understand, let the couple understand itself in a period of time, yes, it's well understood in that particular statement. But when you're saying that in the third party interfering, yes, at the earlier stage, I think it's not too right also, because this is a human we're dealing with, not non-human. This is a human that has feelings. They have should I say understanding. They have feelings. Yes, they have feelings. They have emotion. So it's not good for the new should I say wedded couples for their emotion to be tempered, and that will not be a good start for the relationship. Well, it's that on this particular day there is a kind of development, and he's so much happy, and even how he's so much happy, and we hope that where she'll find herself will be what she prayed for or what she wished for herself. Some the come should be selected among the multitude and set aside for marriage, while the hot and the hurtful ones should be set aside to do some other job, not to think about the marriage. Well, why will you say so? Well, there are others that are also hot and they get married to someone that's so calm. Why there's some, that's so calm and they get married to so hot. I think that would be kind of balancing. Regarding the Chinese culture and tradition demands that the both of them should be well understood, and the both of them should be at a certain level where they'll be able to handle some stress matters arising. Alright, this is we'll be wrapping up today's episode, and I hope you're lighting onto this package. Please do stay tuned and stay blessed, and always remember, lovelies, stay good for now. Bye for now.